If someone wants to go to college, they should be able to go to college without having staggering debt, because what's going to happen is then they're going to be taking care of us when we're all in wheelchairs.
Hi, I'm Sarah Cassinger.
I'm Jennifer Rinaldi.
And I'm Erica Arona.
As seniors this year, we have gone through most of the college admissions process. When looking at schools, we made our choices based off of the campus, dorms, offered majors, and more. But one of the biggest aspects of receiving higher education is tuition. To find out how big of an impact tuition has on deciding on a college, we talked with some of our classmates at our high school.
In my decision for college, tuition is a huge part. As expensive as college is these days, it's really important to decide and pick a school that I'm going to be able to afford and won't be in debt for the next 40 years of my life.
So money plays a big role in my college decision because I know that I won't be getting much government aid, so I have to apply for a lot of scholarships.
And even with the scholarships, it's still difficult to have to pay for all that, even if I have a job and help from parents.
We wanted some more opinions on how other kids felt about the affordability of college.
College tuition is ridiculous, and it's going to be really hard to pay for college.
Yeah, really not looking forward to all the debt that I'm going to have to be in after college.
I think college tuition is, I think it's fair in some senses because you're paying for basically an opportunity to make more money in life.
As you can see, college tuition is expensive, but the government has made efforts to ease the burden. One of these efforts was the Higher Education Act of 1965. This act was domestic legislation signed by Lyndon B. Johnson, which provided financial assistance to help lower-income students obtain higher education. The Pell Grant is a major part of this aid.
In its first year, the program provided aid to 176,000 students. Since then, Pell has grown dramatically. Today, more than 9 million students are Pell Grant recipients. Also, Washington policymakers passed legislative changes to Pell to increase the program's maximum grant award and weaken student eligibility requirements, allowing more students to receive larger Pell Grant awards.
We consulted with a financial aid administrator from our local university to find out more about this topic.
My name is Renee Kolke, and I work at Kent State University in the financial aid department. I'm a financial aid administrator, and most of my job is I look at people's FAFSA, students who turn in their FAFSA, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. If your EFC is below a certain level, and I'm not exactly, it's 5,000 something, you can be eligible for a Pell Grant if you're an undergrad student, which is free money that you don't pay back. There is a proposed legislation that would reduce tuition by 5% in all state schools. And if that were to occur, that would be beneficial for students, although a 5% cut is not that big. I don't feel that it would be very helpful to students, but 5%, because we are a large university, so having tens of thousands of students pay 5% less overall will impact the university and our department in general. I don't think we would get many more students coming here for a 5% cut, but I do think it would impact our budgets and things that we have money for, because a total 5% loss affects everything.
My name is John Moyer. I'm a teacher here at Stoneman Roll Falls High School, and I teach economics, and the question that we're looking at today is about college tuition and public policy related to college tuition. Sometimes students ask the question, is it fair for colleges to charge what they charge? Well, from an economic standpoint, if people are willing to buy a good or a service at a given price, the market bears it out. Certainly the government can set certain policies to encourage cheaper college. We know that college attendance provides positive externalities, which is essentially saying that there are benefits to society, social benefits to society for people to attend college. However, there has to be balance with the idea of what the market pays, and so there's good people disagree on how much the government should help. I personally believe that one of the best expenditures of government is to make education more affordable for all, to make this a better place to live.
Public education is a public good. It is supposed to be paid for, throughout the country by the taxpayers of the nation, but we have to use that money wisely, and we have to give it, as you just said, to the kids that are most in need.
In the end, there's no doubt that college is expensive, but we all need to take into account the fact that government does make an effort to make college more affordable. Whether this effort is enough is open for interpretation.